Let's briefly discuss electromagnetic radiation. So basically, electromagnetic radiation is just one of the ways that energy travels through space. So we have this whole spectra, this electromagnetic spectrum. So all sorts of different things travel as electromagnetic radiation. Gamma rays, X-rays, ultraviolet rays, infrared, microwaves, radio frequency waves. And then we've got a small portion of the electromagnetic spectrum, which is our visible light. And so we only see a teeny, teeny, tiny bit of this spectrum. So you can see right in here. That's our little itsy bitsy bit. The rest of this, though, are all these waves that travel through the air that we can't see. Now, when we look at waves, we need to understand that we've got different things where we've got higher frequency, lower frequency, longer wavelengths, shorter wavelengths. Okay, so the longer a wavelength is, and when we look at a wavelength, we're looking at the distance between two identical points on the wave. So it can be there, it could be here. Okay, so the longer a wavelength is, the less energy there is. And the longer the wavelength is, the less frequency there is. So we have fewer waves per any unit time when we have longer wavelengths. So lower energy light has longer wavelengths. Now higher energy has shorter wavelengths, higher frequency. So we get more of them. So you can think about it, if I'm less energy, I'm going to be wider and more spread out. And if I'm higher energy, I'm going to be closer together and more compact. Okay, now when we look at our electromagnetic spectrum, all right, our lowest energy light is red light and our highest energy light is violet light, since red light is over here and violet light is over there. Okay, so we can order these things. We figure out the increasing wavelength. So i.e. we're going to go from the smaller wavelength, the higher energy, to the larger wavelength, i.e. the lower energy. All right, so when I look at this, I want to figure out X-rays, radio waves, microwaves, and UV light. Okay, so X-rays are my shortest wavelength, so they're the highest energy of this list. Ultraviolet is next, followed by microwaves, and lastly our FM radio waves. Okay, so that's just a brief overview and introduction to our electromagnetic spectrum.